Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beer Review. So today we're going over to Downton Brewery. Must be near Downton Abbey, I would assume. If Downton Abbey is real, I assume. I don't know. I know it's a brewery. They do great beer. So this is their Honey Blonde, refreshing crisp blonde, 4.3%. It says a light and refreshing lager style blonde ale with subtle hints of honey and a crisp, refreshing finish. Prolonged storage below 6 degrees centigrade may cause a natural haze. So, bottle conditioned. So, it is what it is. I've stored it in the shed. There's nothing I can do about that. But it just goes to show you that some beers, you know, they tell you to put beers in the fridge. A lot of these craft beer people, shall we say, oh, you got to drink it out of the fridge. No, obviously not. So anyway, to be fair, a light haze doesn't bother me anyway. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, pretty damn clear actually. Lovely blonde beer with a tinge of whitehead. Nice subtle carbonation. Cheers everyone. Had a storming day at work and it's nice to win. I won massively again today. And then I won in the garden next door. Made their garden look amazing. So, a bit of a sweet honey nose on this with a slightly spicy element on the nose as well. Unless that's just my nose, but... Bloody hell, that is lovely and refreshing. I've had a long day. I've been out since... got to work at 7:15. Left work at... was it 6? Was it gone 6? I don't know. But it's been a long day. And, you know, it says, got to put pennies in the oven. Pennies in the oven, yeah. Although I work extra for loo time as well. So, you know, it gives me more days off. So, and for me, this time of the year is critical because it does give me the time off in the summer when it's nicer. And when I can avoid the weddings. As the wedding season's coming up, and certainly soon. So, now it's slightly hazier because of the bottle conditioned element coming through. So I always like people to see both sides of the equation. Like I say, 4.3%, and it is at the bottom. You can see where it is bottle conditioned. So I'll leave that bit in and I'll chuck that down my throat afterwards because I don't mind it. It's good. Like I say, this brewery based in Downton on the outskirts of Salisbury, literally a few minutes away from Salisbury, from what I can remember at least. Cracking brewery, you know. Would love, I mean, anybody who lives close to that brewery and their tap room, it must pull in the punters. Belting range of beers. Yeah, belting range of beers. Oh, it's quick, and it's already, there's a light haze to it there. There's a bit more of a haze in that last little bit, but oh, just hits the spot after a day at work. And like I say, made 2 herb beds today at work. So I've got herbs in big pots at work, but it worked, did work. They were, you know, they're fairly substantial pots, mind. But like all things, plants like to be in like a free soil instead of a pot. So I've built some big 6 foot by 3 foot by about that deep. Not 3 foot deep. About 3 foot deep. They look like coffins, to be fair. And yeah, filled them with wet leaves at the base, and then topped it off with compost. The wet leaves will rot down a little bit, but I mean, chuck the herbs in. The herbs are well, pot bound, so to get their feet into all that lovely new compost, and then all the leaf and whatnot underneath, they will absolutely. And I've put it below a shed, so we've got a shed at work, and where the water runs off the shed roof, it's going to directly drop onto the plants. They'll love it. They won't be waterlogged, but they'll certainly get a bit of water. But yeah, they'll love it, and they'll just absolutely go for it, which is what I want. That's why I built it. 2 of them. Built them, filled them, planted them, and then did some else as well. But yeah, like I say, it is lovely to be winning, as it were, at work. Oh, and come home and have a beer, do a beer review, and yeah, spring's coming, and after quite, it feels like a long winter. I'm sure it's just because I'm getting older and I hate the winters more and more as I get older. But yeah, winter's here obviously, and it's nice to what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, it's nice to see spring starting to come, and everything, all the seeds and everything that I've done all through winter builds to the moment, and yeah, and hopefully it'll all come good. Hopefully, there's things I want to do, things I'm still want to do and learn. It's all about learning. That's what life's about, isn't it? If you don't learn, then you're never going to get anywhere. So now, through yakking and letting the beer breathe, which you should always do anyway, because beers change with air, obviously. And oh yeah, and now the honey has got a more stronger poke to it now. Still crisp and refreshing, very easy drinking. A lovely beer, can't fault it at all. Just looking at my beer wall, I thought coming towards the end of February I'd have gone through most of this, but it's because I've been doing other reviews. It's kind of slowed down. A treat. It's not good doing 4 beer reviews a day anyway. I mean, on the weekend going out and having a bit of a sesh, that's one thing, but yeah, doing them all at home. So, definitely a brewery I want to go back to, and get hold of their beers. If you're a fan of things like beers like Harvest Pale and that, although it's not quite the same taste as Harvest Pale, but a decent blonde beer, light, easy drinking, with that honey flavour to it and aroma. Would I drink it again? Yes, certainly would. Out of 5 for me, yeah, a good 4.2 out of 5. And that was my review. Thank you for watching and joining in. And we'll see you again soon. Cheers all.